Welcome to ASEAN Update. I'm Meta Narumon. The topic for today is Indonesian textile industry. Indonesia has been exporting textile for many years, and this year, they are hoping to reach a target of $13.3 billion. Today, we will look at how they could do this and whether it is possible. Indonesia is the number one textile exporter in ASEAN, and it is also expected to export more for a better economy system by increasing trading partners' orders from the United States of America and European Union. The biggest export textile is planned to achieve $13.3 billion in 2014, which would be an increase of 5% from 2013 in U.S. demand. Meanwhile, Indonesia and the other 28 members in European Union have planned to resume the economic partnership agreement for better deals.
That's a great feeling, especially for Indonesia as a country. But as an African living in Asia, I feel it is a good thing for Indonesia because as a member of the ASEAN countries, the only country with the biggest population, which is already a big ready market at home. And now that Indonesia is opening its doors for European market, now that it's engaging with the European Union, I think it is on the right track and the feeling is ecstatic.
In 2007, textile products had dropped from 1.09% to 0.89% in 2013. The EU-Indonesia trade agreement is expected to triple Indonesia's textile orders within 5 years.
It is possible for Indonesia to reach that target if it opens its doors to the new market. Like for example, if it ventures in Africa, it ventures in the greater parts of the two American continents and engage the rest of Europe. Together with the market that is already enjoying in ASEAN bloc and at home, it is possible it can reach that. And why do I say no? It may not be possible to reach that target given the fact that there are other competitors. And if Indonesia does not carry out extensive market research to see the change in trends and needs of the target market, then there are many challenges that it's going to face ahead, and reaching that target may be just a pipeline dream.
It could be possible if they continue making good quality products. If they stick by what they set out to do, then yeah, I feel that they can reach that.
According to statistics from the Trade Ministry, the country's textile export total amount was $12.68 billion in 2013 and obtained $697.5 million this year within the first 2 months, a 1.76% increase year by year. Indonesia's top export destination was the US, with an astonishing $4.1 billion of textile products. Japan and Turkey have become, in that order, the second and third main export markets for textile, generating with $1.18 billion and $620 million respectively. In addition, the Indonesia-Japan Economic Partnership Agreement has improved one another's markets. For instance, in 2007, Indonesia's share in Japan's market went up from 1.76% to 3.38% in 2013.
They can be the strongest if they are able to seal a lot of contracts, keep good trade with other countries. If they're able to continue that, then they can continue to be the number one textile country, yes.
With all these export increases also come some problems that seem to be opposing the plan. The Indonesian government has planned to raise the electricity prices of all businesses for textile companies to have higher capital as a result. Secondly, low labor wages have caused big stress to workers. The workers were protesting and walking along the street, blaming the low pay on the government. Indonesia also faces a competition from China, the largest economic country in Asia. Indonesia has found garments from China are imported widely amount from foreign apparel brands, as the Chinese textiles are cheaper in prices. However, goods from China seem to be uninteresting from many clothes companies. Indonesia will not fall to compete with them. They are going to work to produce products that are both higher in quality and have
For
greater
Indonesia
design.
to raise the cost of power, it probably has its own reasons. We realize that at the moment, the major source of power in Indonesia is a hydroelectric power. But the challenges are there. It is not a good thing for businesses, obviously, because that will mean that the cost of production will rise. And when the cost of production goes up, it means the prices of goods will go up. And when the prices of goods go up, it means that Indonesia will probably suffer a blow in the international market because the goods produced in Indonesia are expensive. So, what are some of the eminent repercussions of this particular policy? It's obvious that it might jeopardize the trade, the textile industry, for example, of Indonesia, and they might lose on the external markets. This is because goods produced in Indonesia will now be seen as more expensive as goods produced elsewhere, for example, Thailand, for that matter. So, if I were say to give a piece of advice for the Indonesian government, they can do what we call power rationing. Instead of just absolutely raising the cost of power, they can say for the textile industry, now that it is the cash cow for the economy at the moment, they get the preference, whereas other sectors of the economy can get the hiked prices of the same product.
To compare Thailand and Indonesia economies, Thai and Indonesia share many differences and similarities. One similarity is that both countries have quality products for exporting, such as textiles and rubbers. Indonesia is willing to do textile export for improving the economic system, while Thailand is also trying to export rubber to large rubber markets such as China, Japan, the US, and the European Union. Another similarity is that both Thai and Indonesian governments do not support business owners for international trade. For instance, Indonesian Textile Association has planned big projects for exporting, but the government still plans to raise the electricity prices up. Likewise, in Thailand, the government also doesn't exceed the rubber policy explicitly. Many Thai raw rubbers that were left over from exporting caused trouble to agriculturists. The differences between both countries are one's strategy and their exportation opportunities. Indonesian textile exporting plans have carefully been prepared to reach the target. Differently, Thailand hasn't planned and still struggles with the rice problems when the government made no payments to the farmers. In addition, it has been forcing stress not only among the farmers, but also in every financial systems. The last difference is exportation opportunities of one's country. Indonesia has larger land areas and wider trading markets, such as the European Union and the United States of America, while Thailand is a smaller country and trading markets are mostly in Asia, such as China, Japan, Hong Kong, and Malaysia. This is a huge target for Indonesia. If they stick to the plan, avoid corruption, and maintain a good working environment, then they are on a road achieving the success. Thank you for watching ASEAN Update.